I'm an amateur at the Bible, but by the grace of God, I've actually gone through situations like this. So the two problems that I've noticed is that you're saying, how do you keep going back to God and stay in a relationship with God, knowing that you go back to sin? And the second one is, how can you accept yourself to have a good relationship with God or keep going back to God when you know that you sin? And there's one word, and it's a simple word. If I'll say two words, two simple words that are reiterated a lot inside of the Bible, and it is grace and mercy. And it's His grace, His favor over us, that allows me to accept myself and keep coming back to Him. And it's the same thing for mercy, because grace is getting what you deserve, and believe mercy is not getting what you do deserve. And the Bible talks about how the wages of sin is death. If you're watching this video, you aren't dead. If I'm making this video, I'm not dead. But I'll be damned if both of me and you aren't sinners. But we both are. And it's the grace and the mercy within our lives from the Lord that is keeping us going. And when I think about this, it makes me say to myself, that is why I keep coming back to the Lord. I keep coming back to Him because He didn't just put this grace and mercy out there for no one to use. No, He knows my issue. He knows that we struggle to sin. And because of that, that is why we need Him. That is why we have the desire to build a strong relationship with Him. Of course, there's the love of God and other things like that, by the grace. But the fact that we have a doctor, essentially, we are all sick, and we have a doctor who wants to have a relationship with us. That alone is enough for me to be like, okay, cool. I know this is what I struggle with, and more than anything, better than anything, He understands that I struggle with this. And because of that, I am going back to open arms. Like the story of the prodigal son, when he ran off, took all the money, spent it all, went broke, started working on the pig farm, and he had to come back to his father. And in his mind, his father was going to reject him and make him a slave. But no, his father with open arms, I'm pretty sure he sacrificed the biggest bull or the biggest sacrificial lamb, something like that, towards the Lord for him, for his son coming back. Because he believed his son was dead, but now his son is alive. Same thing like that. Every single time you sin, every single time you feel like you're pushing yourself away from the Lord, you can come back and He'll be there with open arms.